So then guys, it's time to do another McCartney archive box set.
Venus and Mars are alright tonight.
So then, welcome to another video. So then today we're finally going to be going over another McCartney archive box set. It's going to be Venus and Mars. That's right, we're nearly there guys. We've got Venus and Mars, At the Speed of Sound and McCartney 2 to go. So we're nearly there, we're over halfway now. This one marks the halfway moment. I didn't include Over America because I really don't know if I'm getting that one, because that one there is just ridiculously priced. So anyway, what we're going to do is I'm just going to tell you what you're getting here. I'm going to flick through the book with you and that'll be the video. Pretty simple. So then, here it is, Venus and Mars. As you can see, they've gone with a different approach to making this one. It doesn't have the kind of fabric cover design with like the box square with the album covering like Ram, McCartney 2 and Band on the Run had. They've kind of given it this nice glossy cover, so this is going to fingerprint up really, really good. Here's the back, all individually numbered of course, as mine got quite a low number. Get back in. Or fall out. So yeah, nice looking box. There's the spine, you've got wings, Venus and Mars, and you've got Paul McCartney's signature down the bottom. I'm going to pick up this card before I forget. Yeah, it's the download card. I'll give that away at the end of the video for you guys, so someone can get a free copy of Venus and Mars. But anyway, so then, with each of these box sets, of course, you get this bit of paper here, where you can read off it, and it will give you, or it will tell you everything that you get in the album. So, of course, you get the 13-track #1 album, remastered at Abbey Road Studios in London. You get 14 bonus audio tracks. You get a DVD featuring unreleased footage before and exclusive footage. You get a download card. You get a 128-page book. You get inserts from the archive material. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to pull this blind down as well. I always forget to do that. See, look, when I move over here, look, I'm glowing. Let's pull that down a bit. That's a bit better. Comes out pretty good on the camera, but for me, it's really dark in here now. But anyway, so there's that. I'm going to let you guys read through that. Hopefully, this is going to come out okay. And of course, there's all the tracks. Bonus tracks. And that's what you get on the DVD. So, bonus track wise, pretty good. You got Junior's Farm, Sally G, the instrumental Wings single, Walking in the Park with Elias, My Carnival, which was the B-side to the 1980s single Spiders Like Us, Lunchbox Odd Socks, 4th of July, and then on the DVD you get Recording My Carnival. I have no idea what that's like, so I haven't watched this yet. Born Voyager. And then a couple Wings concerts. So, pretty good. Pretty good. You get a lot in there. Okay. So then, what I normally do is, I've got stuff falling out of this thing like crazy. Which I'll explain why everything falls out in a minute. Get them out, because they're just going to fall out. But anyway, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to flip the camera now, and we're going to flip through. Okay, so then as you can see, they've used the album cover to take up the whole front of the box. And then when you flick it open, it's kind of like the book actually stands up. As you can see there, there's quite a bit of level there to it. Anyway, here you get the artwork from the sleeve. Oh look, there's my tie. You got the artwork there to the sleeve, which the record would sit in. You got this really nice picture of Wings there. Nice one to pull. Okay, so I'm not going to go through this page by page, but I'm going to do a good job at showing you all the best parts of this book. So then there's a lot of wasted paper in all these archive books, though, I must say. So this is their content page. So as you can tell, they have actually changed it up a bit from the last archives. So, first bit in the beginning, so this is around the start of the making of the album. So, of course, Wings had a couple new members here join after, well, Red Rose Speedway, because Band on the Run was, you know, the three Wings members, which were always there, Paul McCartney, Linda, and Denny Lane. So, some nice pictures there. Some of these pictures, I'm pretty sure have never been released, and I definitely haven't seen some of these. I've always liked that one of Paul. And I've never really liked the album cover to Venus and Mars much. I mean, it suits the album, I get it, you know, but Something like that would have been a cool photo for the album cover. Just a nice one of the band would have been cool, I think. Nice one of Denny Lane up there. Some random photos in here. I'd like to know the story behind that one. So these were really early recording sessions here. Okay, let's skip in a bit more here. So here we get our first kind of little insert flip-through book thing. So kind of a little bit pointless really. They could have added these onto other pages. But some nice photos in here of the band. It's quite a nice one of Linda. Probably because she went behind the camera. Oh, only kidding. Now, Linda was actually a really good photographer and she's got some fantastic photos in this book. And yeah, it's just really nice. I wish they'd picked a better page to do it on though, because I quite like this picture. Yeah. So, and then here we got the making of the albums. This is when they're actually in the studio, they're actually making it. Here we are, that's the kind of equipment they were using to record this album. Doesn't look like the best place to record an album, but there we go. Sure sounds good though. And here we get our first lot of inserts, and this really annoys me to be honest, because considering how much these are, this is so cheaply made. They put them in these kind of clear bag things here, which is cool because you get to see the inside. But the bottom is also open, and the top is as well, obviously. So these things kind of fall out the bottom pretty easy, especially when you're holding it upright to put them away on the shelves. So you really have to be careful. As you can see, stuff was falling out the bottom a minute ago. But anyway, and here we get like the handwritten lyrics to the songs. You got Venus and Mars. You got the rock show there. You know, as you fold it out, you get more. You gave me the answer. Loving Song. Magneto and Titanium Man. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then you get a larger one of Loving Song. So, not that that's my favourite song on the album, really. I think they could have picked a better song lyrically to have there. But anyway, pretty cool. And really unusual photo there. Kind of pulling a bit of a funny face there. Okay. Nice one there of Paul having his lunch or dinner. Or maybe even breakfast. And this one here, Paul actually really does kind of look like a bit of a Joker there with the makeup. I think he nailed the makeup there. Couldn't play the Joker though, because poor Paul, he can't really act. But, gotta say, whoever done the makeup there, they done a good job. Okay, let's pick up the speed a bit. Okay, so then the sleeves. This is all going to be about the album artwork here. So, you know, a lot of these photos were mainly used as the gatefold of the album and whatnot, and singles. And I really wish that they'd used some of these pictures for the actual album cover. I've never been a big fan. But, you know, they took all these really beautiful photos here, and half of these never got used. Until now, obviously. But look, that would have been a much better album cover there. Yep. So, of course, yeah, a lot of these were also used on the posters which you get with the album. Here's another one of these inserts. This one's better than the last one. You get 2 stickers, one of which actually came with the original album. This one here. And then you get this thing here, which is completely new. Back pass, deck pass even, to Paul and Linda McCartney's Venus and Mars. And then you get a really nice kind of cool glossy photo here, which I really like. I like these things, you know, that's why I loved it in the RAM box when they chucked all of them in. So I'll put them away later. So don't bend, don't bend. That'll be alright. So, some more really nice photos there. Again, that would have been a much better album cover than the one we have. Bringing it home, so when the album was put into promotion and whatnot, you got some posters in there which I won't bother pulling out because they're not too interesting really. Nice photo of Paul there. Original pictures for the sleeves. I like that one there for letting go. I kind of like that they've used genuine photos, as you can see the ring wear here on this one. Got Magneto up there. Again, would have been a much better album cover there. And then here we move on to the lyrics. So you got the lyrics to all the songs. And then before we get to the end, we have this bit here where I keep all the inserts. So you get the insert to what else is available, what else is out there in the McCartney archive universe. If the camera would focus, there we are. And here we've got what's coming next. So I have both of these on pre-order. There we are. And I kept the original sticker from the cellophane. There we are. And also we get the download card. So you guys are ready? If someone wants a free copy of Venus and Mars here remastered. A genuine one, not an illegally downloaded one. So here's the front of it. And then here is the number. There we are. That's the number. It's out there. Go on. Oh. Ooh. It doesn't want to focus. I think you guys saw it anyway. But there we are. That's out there for you guys. And then, of course, when we flip the page, we get the CD, the bonus CD, and the DVD. So there we go. There's my little flip through of the book here, which you get. My overall opinion on this, I would say I do prefer the fabric-covered box sets, which McCartney 2, Band on the Run, and Ram have. I am more of a fan of that. Of course, I wish that all the box sets were like Ram, because that was really impressive. But, of course, can't have them all like that, and it would cost a fortune, really. So, I like what they've done. I like that the book is not quite as OTT as the Ram one, or the format, the content itself, not just the book. Yeah, I do prefer the kind of fabric covers, and it looks like Tug of War and Pipes Peace are going to go back to that, maybe. So, kind of hoping that they do a bit, but not saying anything bad about it, because I really, really do love these covers as well, which of course Wings at the Speed of Sound has as well, which will be my next McCartney box set at the Speed of Sound, if you're interested. I've also got one up of McCartney, Band on the Run, and Ram. So, McCartney 2, I'm still waiting on that one to come in. I am going to order it on my payday. I'm going to order it on my payday, which is Friday, so I should have it in within about 2 weeks. So I should have that one soon. And of course, in 2 weeks' time, we also have Band on the Run. No, we have Tug of War and Pipes of Peace coming out. So for those of you guys who are interested, I'll be doing an unboxing of both the box sets and both the vinyls, and then I'll be doing separate videos going into more detail on each of the box sets. But anyway, that's it. Venus and Mars box set is really good. I'd say go out and get it. I wouldn't say it's my favourite McCartney archive box set. So far, I'd say it's my third favourite. I think I prefer Ram and At the Speed of Sound over it. Just box set wise. Music wise, I probably prefer McCartney, Band on the Run, and Ram over Venus and Mars. But box set wise, content, it's probably my third favourite. I know Wings at the Speed of Sound is actually a lot thinner, but I really like the actual content in that one a bit more. And obviously Ram is just phenomenal. So anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like the video, please subscribe, and please leave a message. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.